Hey folks, how's it going? It's Maury here. Welcome back to the channel, and in this video today we're going to be discussing jigs and how they can improve workflow and why you should use them. So this jig I'm making is going to be for slate coasters and placemats. What you can see here is the laser is marking the MDF board. I'm just using a 6mm board because it's cheap and cheerful and stays flat relatively well. So for this jig I've designed it so that it can hold 40 circle coasters, 40 square coasters or 4 large placemats. I probably could have got more placemats on it if I wanted to, but I don't tend to do them in sets bigger than 4, so 4 is fine for this time. What I did was I overlaid the circle and the square coaster marks on the board because they're both the same size, so they're 100mm across, and then I centred the 4 placemats in the middle, which you can see it marking just now. Looking at the file within Lightburn then, you can see how I've laid it out. Depending on what jig you're making, it'll obviously look different, or what size items you're engraving, etc. So most jigs I do all have the same thing, and it's the 4 targets on each corner. That's purely just to align the board when it goes back into laser, making life a little bit easier. Here's how the target looks when it's on the board. Basically what you do is use the red dot pointer within the laser to line up to those points on each 4 corner and within the program, and your board should be bang on where you need it to be within the laser. Another thing I do is label each jig. It may seem obvious, but it also helps with orientation within the laser. So why do I find jigs helpful? Well, it's mainly down to the fact that it speeds everything up. Not only does it help with placement within your design package, it also helps aligning the individual pieces that you're engraving within the laser itself, speeding the whole process up. And time is money at the end of the day, so making these processes quicker really does help with productivity within your workshop. So now that we've almost finished engraving, it'll cut the board out, and then we can get on to discussing the layout and how we can use this board. With it being a 3-in-1 board, it's possible to do many different orientations and layouts of pieces on the board, meaning that you can engrave more than one shape at the same time. So using the marks that we've just made with the laser on the board, you visually check and align that the piece that you're placing is bang on where you need it to be. You could cut these individual shapes out of individual boards, but then you wouldn't have a 3-in-1 board. So what I'm showing here is basically that you could do a multitude of different layouts within the jig itself, and then you would just put the artwork and corresponding grids within Lightburn. It's not necessarily the most efficient way I've laid it out, but it's just an example to show you what can be done. So now I've arranged these 4 coasters within the jig itself, we can run through a quick engraving just to show you how accurate this method is for alignment. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and an insight on how you can use jigs and the benefits of them. Tell me in the comments below what jigs you've made to make your life a little bit easier. Again, thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more videos on the Aeon Laser and how I use it, please consider subscribing. Remember to like this video, it really helps with getting it out there to everybody else. Thanks.